So you mean to tell me Luce Cannon them and all these other half got grandkids now? Paw, they paw to somebody. Y'all want Paw to go forever? Paw in his mid-30s to early 40s, and these people talking about 30, 40 years, mean I don't come home till I'm 70, and I'm Paw. Yeah, I'm Big U to y'all. Yeah, I'm Bricc Baby, but I'm Baby over here. So y'all want me to stay down with y'all? What about these people that's crying that's coming to see me? What about the people when I call home on the phone, they crying? They hoping I don't stay down for y'all. They been hoping I get away from y'all. They been hoping, they saying I've been telling you about being, so they shaming me for being the people that's gonna send me money, the people that's gonna pray for me, the people that's gonna come visit me. They shaming me for staying down for y'all because they been trying to get me away from y'all. From my mama to my girl to my kid, all these people. So I'm gonna go against them. And these people saying, well, you're really not the main one they want. You just, so your family weighing it out for you. What kind of fool are you? Cause somebody go call you a
Click like. In the clip, you're about to hear Charleston White gives his opinion on a highly controversial topic, snitching. It's clear where he stands on this, which has many people upset. However, others agree. Before we hear the case, Charleston lays out on the topic. Let's look back at what he did when he was in a situation when he could have said nothing or talked.
He would go kill one of my co-defendant, DJ. So he kept trying to start an argument with DJ. So I had to take the gun from that. So DJ got arrested first. DJ was a good kid. DJ was a good kid. He was a fly tall out of Oklahoma. Yellow nigga. He was the only child. Him and his mama had a great relationship. He died running from the police in a high-speed chase, like a year later after the crime.
Yeah.
So he had got out on bond. So he was the only one of us that had got out immediately right after the crime. So DJ was the first one to get arrested. All these was older than me. You know, I was the baby out the bunch. The newspaper described me as being the smallest, but the brains out of the bunch. You know, because I had planned the crime, but we didn't plan to kill nobody. You know, the plan was just go run to the mall, run out the Foot Locker, steal some jackets, and yeah, but we had did a whole bunch of other little mischief crime. We broke into my girlfriend's house. That's where we got the gun from. Her dad was a Dallas police officer, so that's where we got the gun from. We broke into my ex-girlfriend's house, Samantha. Yeah, we broke into her house and I stole her daddy gun.
Man, was she your ex at the time?
Yeah, she was.
She had anything good in there?
Yeah, they had a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, they had a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, they did.
That's kind of how it goes too. Like you do it one time, the first time it might be scary. After that, you start to get good at it. And then it happens more and more.
It's an addiction. Man, that's why be a man. Once you go to find that pistol, and you get to satisfy whatever it satisfy, you live for it.
Yeah.
You look for it. So after he killed our victim, homie, he kept trying to start a fight with DJ, start an argument.
It was like Bishop and Q.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, and light skin too.
And this before Juice even come out. Yeah, this before Juice even come out.
Real life.
So I had to get the gun from that. So I come up with a plan for him to call the police to report his car stolen, because we did this in DJ car. He had just bought his car home. He worked as a waiter at Red Lobster after school. He had just bought his Cutlass too. So he reported it stolen, but unbeknownst to us, Ursula and her mom was at the mall. And so as soon as he called to make the report, to try to give a description of somebody else, and I specifically gave him some names of some guys who's from another city. They from Dalworth. So I gave him 4 names to tell the police. One guy to fit my description, Darryl Dixon to fit Big Doolittle description. I gave him, you know what I'm saying? I was a sharp, you know. I was mischievous. Yeah, I wasn't criminal. I was a mischievous kid.
Trail,
yeah. So I gave him these names. But so he was the first one to get picked up. So me, Doolittle, and Big Torn, we went to this lady house who smoked crack at the time, who them used to sit, who they sold crack to. Her name was Renee. So we were going there to go trick, to go, you know, go eat pizza and get our sucked from a grown woman. Yeah. So as we walking down Arkansas, there was a guy who had on his New York Giants trench starter coat, just like the one DJ Quick had on in that Tonight's the Night video. He walking with his girl. They had some grocery sacks where it had just came from menus. There's some kids outside playing. That Doolittle say, "Man, give me the gun." I get at the gun. Now we're on the main street, just right out of school, right out probably the elementary school just let out. So probably about 4:30, 5 o'clock. It's still daylight. This could point the gun at the and pow, pow. Now the dude heard a gunshot. He looking back like, man, he don't realize he's shooting at him. Yeah. Man, when he realized him and the girl take out running, the kids playing outside right here, they mom and them run to the door, snatch the door, snatch. So that's how the police knew where we was when that done that.
He did that after.
That's after the shooting. So I gotta get the gun from it because this tripping, man. This tripping. So yeah, that's how we got caught. So wow. There was a video store right next door to the apartments. So them were finna go over there and get some videos, and the lady Renee left outside and said, "I'm finna go use the phone." So by the time she left outside to go use the phone, she come back in and said, "You got to get out of here, panicking." So when I looked out the window, it was police everywhere, a helicopter, news cameras, everything. And so I had the gun on me. And so I took my shirt off and wrapped the gun up and threw it on top. I went on the patio and threw it on top of the building, but the sleeve fell down, you know, hung off the roof. So when I went outside, a news camera spotted it. And there you go. And I tried to run. and they got it. So I remember them saying a nigga being charged with capital murder. And it's like it had an out-of-body experience. Because in school and homie, that's the ultimate.
Yeah.
And don't really understand what he done did. Not at that age.
It don't sound like it's you.
Nah. So my mom and them were hurt. But my mother was able to afford some of the best lawyer representation that I can find in the city. And that was 2 attorneys, one by the name of Carl Mallory and Louis Stearns. And Louis Stearns ultimately and eventually ended up became a Judge Stearns, and ended up spending a lot of time in the criminal courts. But now I had 2 badass attorneys. And so under Texas juvenile law, Texas juvenile determined sentencing law, I was facing up to 40 years.
Well, I handed him the gun out the backseat of the car.
16-year-old Charleston White.
Is it just me, or does he look at least 35 in this video?
16-year-old Charleston White took the stand and testified against his friend, Antoine Doolittle, who sat just a few feet from him and listened intently.
He pulled off and the hammer back on the gun.
And then what happened?
He fired it.
Doolittle is accused of gunning down 34-year-old Michael Levy of Irving. Levy attempted to stop Doolittle, White, and 2 other teenagers accused of shoplifting 3 sports jackets and a baseball cap from an Arlington mall in September of 1991. Witnesses say Levy pounded on their windshield until the teens threw the jackets out the car window. Then Doolittle supposedly shot him in the back as Levy walked away. White repeated the conversation he says he had with Doolittle after the shooting.
He said, "Look, you shot him."
And what did he do?
Started laughing.
Levy had been married only 4 days when he was shot.
But I always had my dreams of
my Prince Charming. I found him. And it's hard to believe, but I did. And I believe in fairy tales because he made my dreams come true. And they took that away.
White will be testifying against all 3 of his buddies in exchange for a maximum sentence of 12 years. A juvenile judge reduced the charge from capital murder to murder against Doolittle, so the teenager faces from 5 years to life in prison.
Charleston is about to lay out his best argument on snitching. Get in the comment with your thoughts.
We can't act like snitching is new. We can go back to Rayford Edmonds when they gave us all the American Gangster episodes. All the American Gangster episodes. Frank Lucas, Nicky Barnes. We can go down the list. All of them told. So what makes you think this group ain't go tell? When this group getting way more time than the ones before us. So you mean to tell me Luce Cannon them and all these other half got grandkids now? Paw, they paw to somebody. Y'all want Paw to go forever? Paw in his mid-30s to early 40s, and these people talking about 30, 40 years. I mean, I don't come home till I'm 70, and I'm Paw. Yeah, I'm Big U to y'all. Yeah, I'm Bricc Baby, but I'm Baby over here. So y'all want me to stay down with y'all? But what about these people that's crying that's coming to see me? What about the people when I call home on the phone, they crying? They hoping I don't stay down for y'all. They been hoping I get away from y'all. They been hoping, they saying I've been telling you about being, so they shaming me for being the people that's gonna send me money, the people that's gonna pray for me, the people that's gonna come visit me. They shaming me for staying down for y'all because they been trying to get me away from y'all. From my mama to my girl to my kid, all these people. So I'm gonna go against them. And these people saying, well, you're really not the main one they want. You just, so your family weighing it out for you. What kind of fool are you? Cause somebody go call you a snitch to break the heart of your family who been warning you about these guys that you're in trouble with, who been probably asking you, can you stay away from them? You go break their hearts to be gone out of their life. For when your kids get up, they gonna resent you. They ain't gonna like you no more. Stand on them codes. Your daughter ain't gonna like you no more. Your son gonna treat you like a sucker. All them people home, when you come home, you go, so go on. So I'm saying, them codes.
Feel you on that?
Hey,
Man, there are people watching this right now that are like, damn, he's spitting the truth.
Man,
ladies and gentlemen, we are viral.
Your kids coming up to that visitation room for me and your mama them with them two. You see, man.
Do the right thing, Dad. That's
Homie, man. And then, half they ain't even gonna have no lawyers. They gonna have court-appointed lawyers. Why you think Young Thug was the only one that had a court-appointed lawyer? I mean, a paid-for lawyer. Him and Yak. Woody and the rest of them had court-appointed lawyers with their life on the line. On probation forever. Homie, ain't free. On probation. With an overseer. Like a slave.
that's slavery.
Slavery is abolished again, except they have been convicted of a crime.